So is my love for you, Bo.
My guy, we guess what?
Some people you guys are low.
How can a man be so fine while he cooks?
Congratulations.
Indomie sponsor task. The housemates were made to move to the arena, and on getting there, Big Brother showed them a jigsaw puzzle and told them that behind each piece is a team name. So all you have to do is pick one and reveal the name of your team. The housemates will be playing tonight's game in 4 teams, and the 4 teams are Team Chicken Pepper Soup, Team Jollof Chicken, Team Crayfish, and Team Oriental Fries. For Oriental Fries, we have Nelly, Victoria, Ben, and Handi.
Onions.
For Team Chicken Pepper Soup, we have Kelly Ray, Suj, Tofa, and Sean. For Team Jollof Chicken, we have Ozzy, Chizoba, Anita, and Onyeka. And finally, Team Crayfish, which is made up of TJ, Cassia, Wani, and Osi. Now to the business of the day. The first game is called Capture the Flag. All you have to do is capture your opponent's flag while protecting yours. A marked area was provided in the arena, and each team assigned a base, and each base will have a flag. So each team now have a flag and a base, and each flag represents the team color. Now to begin this game, each team will bring 2 representatives that will be blindfolded. One will be the defender, while the other one will be the retriever. So the work of the defender is to guard the flag, while the retriever captures flag. So in simpler terms, the defender will be the one protecting their team's flag, while the retriever will be the one that will go for their opponent's flag. Meanwhile, the 2 remaining housemates will act as verbal guards. Remember, each team have 4 housemates in it. So if 2 go for retrieving and defending, the remaining 2 will have to guide them. So now one person will guide the retriever verbally, while the other one will have to guide the defender. But they have to do it verbally by directing them, like you have to say follow right, follow left, all that. The housemates had 30 minutes to play, but trust me, that 30 minutes was the most chaotic 30 minutes ever in any task played in this arena so far. So at the end, Team Crayfish got 50 points, Team Chicken Pepper Soup 20 points, Team Jollof Chicken 20 points, Team Oriental Fried Noodles 0. They actually scored 0 due to Ben. So Ben was a defender. In the process of defending, he did it in a chaotic way. He was defending with his legs, he did it violently. And at that, Big Brother told them it's a 0. Onyeka also had some penalty because she moved with her flag, which is not expected to. And at that, Big Brother deducted 10 points from her team. Her team was supposed to have 30 points, but they deducted 10 points, making them to have 20. Now to the second game of the night. The second game has 2 layers, and you have to finish the first part before moving to the second one. So for part 1, there are 4 locked wooden boxes in the arena, and then keys on the table. Each team will have to bring 1 representative that will have to search through the keys to open the boxes. The goal is to keep trying any of the keys on the box. You unlock them, and then your team moves to the second part. Victoria was very smart with this one. She said she looked at the keys and discovered that it's a small. She looked at the padlock and discovered it's a small one, so she went for a smaller key. Just on first try, she was able to unlock for her team. Now for the second layer of this game too, each team was provided with a life-size boot, so they have to march simultaneously. So each team have to march, like the 4 housemates have to wear the boots at the same time, and then proceed to go and pack Indomie noodles. Each team has 4 trips to make and to pack as many noodles as possible. So you pack them and then you transfer it to another box. But the thing is, you must pack only the ones you can hold in your hands, because you're only allowed to hold in your hand. So you mustn't pack the one that you will need to hold on to your body. Just carry as many as you can, but you must only hold them with your hands. If anyone falls, you continue. You won't have to pick them. And if you attempt to support anyone with your body, you have to drop all and wait till your team completes that trip for you to pack a new one. Once you wear the boots, or rather let me say once your team put on that boot, you're not allowed to remove them until you complete your trips. So the last lap of tonight's game is called Sharing Love with Flavors. Earlier on, when they were securing their team name via picking a puzzle, each puzzle had a name. Is either you are a receiver or a giver. So the housemates now were informed that they will be performing a task, that those that received givers will have to cook Indomie noodles and give to the receivers. Then the receivers in turn will have to write a love letter to reciprocate the love. So those that picked givers now had to hurry and go and prepare something delicious for the receivers. So for Team Oriental, Nelly and Handi are givers, while Victoria and Ben are receivers. So while Nelly and Handi cook, Victoria and Ben write a love letter. Did I just say love letter? A love note, please. Meanwhile, for Team Chicken Pepper Soup, Kelly Ray and Sean are receivers, while Suj and Tufa are givers. For Team Crayfish, Cassia and OC are receivers, while Wani and TJ are givers. And finally, Team Chicken Jollof, Ozzy and Chizoba givers, Onyeka and Anita receivers. Team Oriental were the first to give, and remember the givers are Nelly and Handi. And they prepared Indomie Oriental for Ben and Victoria. So they said the six design on top with onion and chicken is to signify the 6 weeks they've spent together. And the color of the noodles signify how colorful their life have been with them in this house. To Ben, they told him, "We love you so much. Thank you for the laughter you bring in our hearts and in this house." And to V, "We love you as well." Now, time for V and Ben, that's the receivers, to read out their love notes. So Victoria said that the noodles they just prepared take her back to her childhood, when her mom would make noodles and her dancing around the house. That just like the ingredients they used in preparing the noodles, the onions gives her tears of joy. The pepper shows how much she burned for the two of them. And then Ben came in saying that the food is a way to a man's heart, that although he has traveled to 25 countries, no one come close to how good Nelly and Handi make their noodles. And seeing everything they added, it's a balanced meal. He was still talking when the buzzer buzzed him out. The receivers were the first to express their love for Team Chicken Pepper Soup. So Kelly Ray told Topher how charming he is, he smiled, and he loves how he takes care of Anita. And I'm like, bro, we are talking about love notes. You're still taking us to ship. Well, and to Suj, he said, "Sabi guy, my bro from the West, we go still pop champagne when we get out of here, remembering all the days we ran around in the arena trying to make these noodles." Then for Sean, he said that the both of them, that's Topher and Suj, are perfect balance, playful and serious. That they are both natural givers. No wonder fate made them to pick givers, and he valued them for life. Well, Suj said, just like the pepper soup, that the noodles is here to pepper them with love, that their friendship is just as spicy as these noodles. And Topher added that the 2 eggs is for their 2 big head. And then came Anita and Onyeka with the proper notes. What Onyeka wrote for Ozzy is so long, but it's a proper love note. And it's actually my best note for the night. She actually used the right term, telling Ozzy that he's the best and perfect noodles for her. In fact, let me use Onyeka's word. So Onyeka told Ozzy, just like Indomie noodles, you are a tasty nutrition good for me. Can you beat that? Anyways, Anita wrote for Chizoba, telling Chizoba how much joy she brings to her life, how she miss her noodles. Well, Chizoba and Ozzy said nothing much, just told them let's jollof together with love. Honestly, their noodles was actually jolloфing. And finally, we have Team Crayfish. So OC wrote that just like the crayfish, he likes how they can bend and do anything. TJ, doctor of all trade, Wani of all. He likes how they add so much value to everyone here, competitive with task and versatile in everything. Well, TJ said their noodles is called crayfish in love, well detailed to meet OC and Cassia's taste. Plenty eggs because they know OC doesn't joke with his eggs, and then crayfish and vegetables just like Cassia likes them. Meanwhile, this presentation, first position gets 40 points, second position 30 points, third position 20, and fourth 10. Now let's go to overall score for the housemates. For the first game, Team Oriental scored 0. Like I gave a reason why, because of how chaotic Ben was with the whole game. So they get 0. Team Chicken Pepper Soup 20, Team Jollof 20, Team Crayfish 50. And for the second game, Team Oriental 35 points. You know why? Victoria was the only one. I told you about the key. Victoria unlocked and they got a 35 points. The rest 0. Now to this presentation, Team Oriental got 30 points, Team Chicken Pepper Soup 20, Team Jollof 40, Team Crayfish 10. Team Jollof is Onyeka's team. Remember I told you their love notes self blew my head. So they deserve that 40. Now, overall best, Team Oriental with 65 points, Team Chicken Pepper Soup with 40, Team Jollof with 60, Team Crayfish with 60, and with that, Team Oriental become winners of tonight's Indomie sponsor task. And Team Oriental is made up of Nelly, Ben, Victoria, and Handi. Congratulations to them. I'm glad Nelly finally won a cooking task as a chef now. Well deserved. Congratulations, Team Oriental. The housemates, they all did their best. If you go through the score, you can tell that it was a tight one. Congrats to all of them. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Good night.
Let's jollof together.